Hello, this is Victoria Israel. I hope you're doing great today. And today, the verse that I have for you is from Deuteronomy chapter 14. And this chapter talks about food or animals that we are allowed to eat, things that we're not allowed to eat. And to God, it matters what we eat, and food is supernatural. Did you know, or is this is super spiritual? Did you know that eating some foods can add or take away from your spiritual protection? It may not be common to eat these animals, but I'm making this video just to teach which birds are acceptable and which are not acceptable for us to eat according to Deuteronomy chapter 14, speaking about us Hebrews. Okay? So, Deuteronomy chapter 14, it says, this is like 11. I'm starting with 11, okay? Deuteronomy 14 and 11. The light right here is, I think is this 12? It's Deuteronomy 14 around 11, around that part. Okay, I think it might be starting with 12 here. But these are they which you shall not eat: the eagle, the ossifrage, and the osprey, and the glede, and the kite, and the vulture after his kind, and every raven after his kind, and the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after its kind, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gear eagle, and the cormorant, and the stork, and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. So I know that most people are just interested in eating like chicken and things like that. But there's a reason why God decided to put this information in the Bible. And the reason why is to remember that these birds are abominable for us to eat. Okay, these are some of the birds that are abominable for us to eat. It may be more common in other parts of the world for them to eat certain of these birds, but as Hebrews, that's not our culture. It's not acceptable for us. And it may not be common, but don't be tempted to try these exotic birds either. Because sometimes you travel, you go to different countries, and you say to yourself, I'm going to try something different. Maybe I'll try some eagle. No. Mhm. Maybe I'll try some brown eagle. No. Maybe I'll try some swan. No. It's important for us to remember that these are abominable for us to eat. They are not permissible for us to eat. It's not permissible for us to eat any of these birds. Let me repeat the list one more time. The ossifrage, the osprey, the glede, the kite, the vulture, the raven after their own kinds, the owl, the nighthawk, the cuckoo, the hawk after its kind, the little owl, the great owl, and the swan, the pelican, the gear eagle, the cormorant, and the stork, and the heron after her kind, the lapwing, and the bat. So I'm not even familiar with all these birds, but if you are familiar with these birds, hello. This lady's looking at me super weird. So if you are familiar with any of those and you are like tempted to try them or to eat them, don't. They're not permissible for us to eat. So, my friends, this is the video for today. God bless you.